Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel, Roseology. This is the February energetic forecast for your sign Aquarius, and that applies to your sun, moon, and rising sign, or maybe you're just cross-watching for someone else that you know, but either way, welcome to my channel. Happy birthday to all of my Aquariuses as well out there. Now you can scroll down to the comments in the description for the timestamps to the meditation and to the reading if you are just ready to get straight to it, because I do have a couple of things to explain before getting to this reading. The first being that I have a lot of cards that I've pulled for each sign in February because intuitively I feel like we all needed a really in-depth reading on what to expect energetically this month and how to navigate that energy. And after reading for all of the signs, because I'm filming this intro video last, I'm hoping to have these videos uploaded on the 3rd of February. It is currently the 30th of January. So fingers crossed that I can get these up in that time frame. But after filming for all the signs, I can honestly say I believe that February, this Aquarius season, is one of the most tumultuous months of 2020. And not necessarily in a bad way, but it's definitely challenging us by shaking things up, by shaking up our core, shaking up our system, shaking up our day-to-day. And this is because of Saturn and Uranus, which are the two planets that rule Aquarius. So this is nothing to fear, but definitely something to be aware of and prepared for. And each sign's reading definitely delivered and gave an answer on how we can work with February's energy and use it to our benefit. A few dates to note, or a couple dates to note, is Mercury retrograde will be occurring this February 16th to March 9th, but we will be entering into Mercury retrograde shadow zone from February 1st to March 29th. So that is something to definitely take note of. I will also be doing a pick a card reading for how to work with this upcoming Mercury retrograde as well, so you can be on the lookout for that on my channel. And lastly, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm not doing any personal readings right now. I didn't take any readings in January either because I wanted to get back to making sure that I was uploading enough content, free content, up here on my YouTube channel, since I sort of slacked off in December, with December being the holidays and doing a whole bunch of personal readings. I really slacked off on this YouTube content here. But you guys will definitely be the first to know when I am back to accepting personal readings again. But thank you guys for being patient with me. I truly do appreciate you. And if you do just want to reach out to me, you can always email me. My email address is linked in the description down below. So now let's get to this meditation. Let me just start off by saying, like I always do, that this is a collective reading for your sign. So in order for this reading to resonate with you, you need to be synced into the energy of this reading. To help you do that, I'll be offering a 30-second meditation. And if you are ready to begin that meditation, get into a nice relaxed position. Become aware of your entire body, starting with your feet and working that awareness up in sections from the feet to the head. Then take a deep breath in through your nose for around 5 seconds. Hold that breath for 3 seconds. Then exhale out of your mouth for 6 to 7 seconds. Then focus on asking yourself or your higher self or your guides what guidance it is that you need to hear for the month of February 2020 and how you can best navigate this energy. Once you do that, we'll begin that meditation right now. All right, now that you're intuitively synced into the energy of this reading, let me take the time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, and amazing spirit itself for these messages today. Now let's check out what February has in store for you and your sign. Aquarius, welcome to your reading. So obviously we'll be starting off with your tarot cards first before getting to this stack of oracle cards right here. The tarot cards, I'm just going to be reading them as I read them. These are a message from angels, ancestors, and guides of the higher dimensions. I only work with higher entities, higher beings, beings of unconditional love. Okay, so the very first card that we have here is the Page of Wands. The next card here is the Nine of Pentacles. Before I even get going though with the rest of these cards, especially with this Page of Wands, the very first thing I heard when I touched this card was there's an offer coming to you. It sounds like work to me. It feels like work to me, but there's an offer coming through, some sort of offer, okay? Next card that we have here is the Five of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Pentacles. I'm just going to stop here because I'm already getting messages. So, some of you may be waiting for an opportunity or an offer to come in because finances or your living situation has been strained or it's been stressful lately. I just feel like looking at these Pentacle cards, like some of you guys have the weight of the world on your shoulders and you need some relief and you are looking for it. You are working for it, but it seems like things are moving a bit slow to you with this Knight of Pentacles here. I feel like some of my Aquarians are on the brink of losing faith because of the stress. The stress has been weighing on you guys. The pentacles here are like weights to me. With these pentacles, especially these two, I'm feeling like they're like weights. I'm feeling like each pentacle represents something different. Maybe it's like finances or your relationship or your career or your kids or your family or your health. Like I feel like all these different pentacles mean something else, and there are each weights that are like weighing down on you, applying pressure on you, and you feel like you're carrying around a very heavy load. So the pentacles here, they're like weights, and it's like they're just sitting on you. They're sitting on you mentally. You are mentally worried or concerned. Your mind keeps racing, trying to find solutions with this Five of Pentacles here. The Five of Pentacles deals with somebody, or the Five of Pentacles is an energy that's like, I can't settle down. I'm so restless because I'm not comfortable. I'm so extremely uncomfortable. It's freezing. I have nowhere, it's freezing. It's dark. There's a blizzard out. I don't even have a coat or anything like that. Like, it's just like the conditions are getting to me. I'm so uncomfortable. I'm so restless that I'm just running around just looking for anything. This is like somebody in the middle of the ocean and they're just sort of reaching for a life vest, and they're reaching for anything. They're trying to grab onto anything. So, what I'm seeing here is like your mind keeps racing, trying to find solutions on how to deal with everything. And for many of you, this feels like finances, money, your career. Maybe you're an entrepreneur, maybe you're a content creator, and movement seems slow to you right now. But the issue is the bills haven't slowed down. Like, that's the issue. It's like your money may have slowed down, or your business may have slowed down, or your clientele, your finances, your work that's coming in may have slowed down, but the bills haven't slowed down. Your priorities haven't slowed down. Your responsibilities haven't slowed down. So you're struggling to keep your head above water with this Five of Pentacles here. So let's see what the Knight of Pentacles is looking at, because I feel like he's looking at the next cards as in, this is how you get me to come to you with the solution. Because the Nine of Pentacles, he is holding your solution here. He's holding your solution, or this offer that this Page of Wands is talking about, because the Page of Wands is bringing a message. The Knight of Pentacles is bringing a very tangible, real solution. If the issue is money, the Knight of Pentacles is coming to bring you a lump sum of money. If the issue is like your health or something, then the Knight of Pentacles is coming through to bring you like some sort of a diagnosis, or some sort of answer as to why your body is doing the things that it's doing, something like that. This is very real, tangible solutions. Okay, so let's check out these next cards here, and we have the Hierophant in reverse, the Hanged Man also in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Swords also in reverse. So from the Hierophant down, you're going to have to be stubborn and not give up on seeing a solution or a way out. Don't allow these conditions and responsibilities, these bills, to get to you. You see this halo or this glow that is around the Hanged Man's head. My theory is this halo that is around the Hanged Man is, my theory is this halo is there to show it's all about his mindset when we're dealing with the Hanged Man, because it's much easier for him to actually, let me hold this up. It's much easier for him. This is the card up, or this is the card upright. So it's much easier for him to actually hang there when he allows his mind to surrender to the fact that he is inverted or suspended in the first place. Naturally, he wants to fight being held up on this cross. I imagine at first the Hanged Man was sort of squirming around and fighting his discomfort, but eventually he gives into his sentence and he transcends by passing on to the next card, which is the Death card. So the Hanged Man is telling me that it's all about your mind, Aquarius. You have to keep your mind strong as much as you can, despite the conditions, like this Five of Pentacles is talking about. Despite the conditions and the blizzard, and you're looking for help, you're looking for solutions, despite everything that's going on, the Hanged Man here is telling me that it's all about your mind. You have to keep your mind strong as much as you can, despite the conditions, despite the bill collectors and the responsibilities and the pressures and the weight of all of these pentacles down here. Despite the weight of these things, the Hanged Man finally relinquishes his fight to be comfortable, and he allows the discomfort in. That the way he can move on. The Hanged Man is saying, pass on your cares and worries worries and issues and stress to a higher power. The higher power here being represented by the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the Pope in tarot. So the Hierophant is all about channeling a higher power, a more divine power, a more divine entity, channeling God, being a vessel for God, allowing God into your life, allowing God into your body, allowing God into your environment, basically. So the Hanged Man is saying, pass on your cares and worries and issues and stress to a higher power, the Hierophant here, so things can finally get moving along with this Wheel of Fortune, and instead you're not passing on to death or transformation or change, but you are being resurrected. This is a restoration of life with this Ten of Swords in reverse here. This is why this Ten of Swords in reverse is here, because you're not gonna look at this with the Ten of Swords upright. You guys' Ten of Swords was in reverse. The Ten of Swords upright. This is somebody that's dead, right? That's why the darkness is coming in. The darkness is taking over the light. That's exactly why, to show that his life is leaving him. He is dying. He is seconds away from death. And this is in reverse. Okay, so this is saying that whatever this issue is, it's not going to overtake you. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to take you out. Whatever this is, actually, you're going to be resurrected from it. This is actually going to give you a restoration of life. So this guy here, the Ten of Swords in reverse, he's not given a new life. With him being in reverse, the Ten of Swords is not given a new life. The swords are falling out of him, and he makes a miraculous recovery. He should have died, but in reverse, something intervenes and saves him from his death sentence. Something intervenes. God, the universe, this higher power, like represented in the Hierophant here, comes in and restores life to this person that was supposed to have died. Whatever is happening in your life, Aquarius, it looks very grim and stressful and like it's impossible to survive this or make it out okay or to recover from this. But this is a miracle. This is something coming in. Page of Wands over here. So this is something coming in, Aquarius, with this Page of Wands that brings solutions, Knight of Pentacles, to help you escape whatever is draining you, stressing you, or worrying you. Five of Pentacles. All you have to do is surrender the Hanged Man here to this higher power, the Hierophant, and things will miraculously heal themselves with this Ten of Swords here. And this solution, right? The solution will begin moving towards you with this Wheel of Fortune. And so this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, her right here, I'm seeing this be a solution that comes to you but helps your loved ones as well. Because when we deal with the Nine of Pentacles, we're dealing with independence. She is, let me hold this up upright. When we deal with her, we're dealing with an energy that's very independent, right? She's self-made. She has worked her butt off to get to where she's at in life. So many of you want to figure this out on your own, and that is your main issue. You really want to figure it out on your own, and you're being sort of stubborn in that, where it's like, no, I don't really want to ask for help or lean on help. I really want to do this on my own. But the thing is here is you need some sort of a higher power to come in. God, the universe, your ancestors, angels, your higher self. You need a higher power, your intuition, your third eye. You need a higher power to bring you this mental clarity and peace like the Hanged Man finally achieves right before death takes him. Death for my Aquarius is the death of your stress and discomfort in February. It's all about trusting in something else, and the way it is that you're going to know if you are truly trusting in this higher power is if you are worried or afraid or stressed or can't sleep, if you can't keep your mind from racing, if you're exhausted, then you are not fully trusting. You're going to feel a sense of calm and peace when you trust, Aquarius. Like how the Hanged Man's discomfort finally leaves his body the second he stops fighting it. The second you stop fighting this issue on your own, whatever it is, and give it to this other source, the solution is going to come crashing into your life in the most beautiful way and the best way possible. So that's the message that I'm getting here, Aquarius. There's some of you though, and there's a more specific message, and that's that your stress is literally affecting your physical health. So some of you here may have been having health issues, or some strange symptoms may have recently developed out of nowhere. That is from fear, stress, and worry, Aquarius. Please try your hardest. I know it's much easier said than done, but please try your hardest to not worry about whatever this is, because stress is like a cancer. It is a silent killer, but it happens so gradually that we can overlook it. Do not overlook this. Those health symptoms, like maybe headaches, body aches, exhaustion, irritability, mind racing, racing, anxiety, insomnia, acne, stiffness in your body, heart palpitations. These symptoms is your body screaming at you. Please stop hurting me by stressing me. No stress this February, Aquarius. I want that to be your own personal challenge. If not the whole month of February, then take a couple hours a day to not think or deal with any issues, or to not be in damage control mode or crisis mode. You need this mental, emotional, spiritual relief, okay? It's just too much, Aquarius. The card that we have here under the deck, let's see. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. To me, it's also saying that not even like another person can come in and bring you this sort of peace. If you try to rely on like friends or family or a loved one or something like that for peace, it's not really going to bring you peace. It may bring you some, but it'll be temporary. You really want to rely on something that is more spiritual, that's gonna offer you some sort of spiritual strength. That's really what you need right now, okay? Starting out with you guys as oracle cards, we had quite a bit. The very first one is ninth. Look at this. I haven't seen these cards. Ninth house faith. Oh my God. Yes. Like I was saying, you need faith, Aquarius. You have to keep the faith. First house, the body. Like I was saying, your physical body may be dealing with some sort of symptoms or something from the amount of stress and weight and pressures you've been having to sort of deal with on your own here. We have earth element stability. Yes, stability is coming in. And that's another thing that the Page of Pentacles can represent. He can also represent stability, longevity, a stable solution coming in. That's why I'm saying, like, the Page of Wands, he's going to bring you this clarity, this light, this strength, the support to you, but the Knight of Pentacles is going to bring you something very tangible, something very real. We have the earth element here, stability. Virgo, I analyze. Stop analyzing. Virgo's mind, Virgo has a very curious, restless mind because they are ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is the fastest moving planet in the solar system. So this is like a racing mind, a racing brain, like I was saying in your reading. Look at this. Look at this, Aquarius. Part of fortune, increase. Exactly. You've got an increase in fortune coming to you. Increase in fortune for sure. Mercury retrograde, reinvention. Okay, so this is telling me, yeah, like this is you're going to come out of this situation, and it's going to seem so strange to you how it ends up happening. It may end up seeming very strange to you, but Aquarius says you guys have this ability to naturally have some sort of faith or belief that things are going to work out. You just have to tap into that. So this Mercury retrograde reinvention is sort of telling me that this is sort of reinventing your mind. Because like I was just talking about Mercury in this Virgo card here. Mercury rules the mind. He deals with the mind and communication, how we mentally process things. So with this Mercury retrograde reinvention card here, I'm seeing that the month of February is coming in here to prove to you, to show you that if you keep your mind, like I was saying, it's all about, this is a mind game for February in Aquarius. For my Aquariuses in February, this is all about a mind game. So this is saying here, February is coming in to reinvent your mind, to show you that if you keep your mind in the game, in the race, every single time you keep your mind stable and calm and clear, everything's going to end up working out. But February is coming here to show you that, to show you how to maintain that mental stability, that mental peace in the midst of these issues and conditions, okay? And then we have South Node, life's debts. Okay, so life's debts could be also talking about some sort of financial issues. Like I was saying, I kept sort of getting this feeling that this is talking about you guys' career or your money, your financial situation, something like that. So this could be talking about like the debts of life, like the literal debts of life, where it's like you're dealing with some sort of financial issues, as well as this could be talking about some sort of karma. Maybe you made a decision a while back, maybe a not so great decision, maybe to make like a big purchase or something, or to not save your money or to not spend it in the right way. And now you're sort of dealing with that now. Now you're sort of reaping whatever that decision may have brung, okay? And you guys might not be dealing with financial issues as well. Like I was saying, that's just something that I was picking up a lot on. But this could be talking about relationships. This could be talking about your health. So, take it as it resonates and apply it, fill in the blank as it resonates to your life, okay? So it doesn't necessarily just have to be financial issues that you are being sort of reinvented through, or that you are being freed of. This could be emotional distress. This could be physical distress. This could be spiritual distress. This could be mental distress, anxiety, depression. It could be a lot of different things that you are finally being freed from. And that's another thing that I'm getting with the South Node, life's debts, is that you are finally being freed from this situation. Whatever it is, I feel like it's been going on for a while, at least a few months for many of you. Loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. Some of you may feel a bit lonely this Mercury retrograde, or not Mercury retrograde, but this February. We also are having a Mercury retrograde in the month of February as well. So it's interesting that card came out. But yeah, some of you may be feeling quite alone, quite confused, a little scared, like this Five of Pentacles here. This is somebody that's alone. And this is the only card that's featuring, besides the Hierophant, that's featuring someone else in it. So, when we're going through things, really heavy things, really stressful things, sometimes the worst part is the fact that we're going through it alone. So, you're not alone. Don't think that you're alone. As well as with this loneliness card, this is sort of telling me that some of you feel spiritually alone. Some of you feel as though you've been abandoned by the universe or by spirit itself, by God. And it's like you haven't. A miraculous recovery is coming for my Aquarians. This February is coming to show you faith, how to have faith, because it's going to be such a miracle that comes through in the month of February for my Aquarians, where you're just going to be like, how the hell did this happen? I'm telling you guys, like, this is coming through to show you, like, just have faith, because hey, you're not alone. I'm always here. Spirit is always here for you, okay? And then we have here happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Exactly. Like I was saying, if you are wondering, like, well, how do I know if I'm trusting in this higher power? Because I do trust in the universe. I'm doing manifestation work. I'm doing law of attraction. It's not about that, really, honestly. Manifestation is only half the work. Law of attraction is only half the work. The other half of the work is completely dropping those things that you really want or need in your life, and just trusting in the fact that this higher power is going to take care of these things. So like I was saying, the way to know that you are truly trusting in something is, how do you feel? If you feel anything besides peaceful, you're not completely trusting in this higher power. Because when you give away, like, that's like passing on an assignment at work to your next coworker, to someone else down the line. Are you going to be worried about that assignment that you just passed on to them? No, because now it's their issue. Now it's their problem. But the difference here is you're not passing this on to another human being. You're not passing this on to a counterpart that is your equal. You are passing this on to spirit. Spirit is the boss of your issues, your challenges, whatever it is that you're facing in life. Spirit is able to completely remove these things from your life, or to bring you in some sort of relief. And that's what I'm saying. There's some sort of miraculous recovery here that you're just not expecting. You're expecting to see this black cloud sort of take over all of the light because you can't see a way out. It's going to be very miraculous what happens here. And then we have the card here, relationships. And so, yeah, relationships could be a big factor for some of you. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Exactly. As well as make sure you are surrounding yourself around people that are serving your higher good. Make sure you're surrounding yourself around people that you can pull some sort of strength from, emotional, mental, physical strength from. Spiritual strength, we can't necessarily pull from other people. We can, but it's really better to go to spirit, because spirit has this infinite amount of strength and unconditional love and peace, where it's like we can just continue to pull from spirit because spirit regenerates itself. And we have this Two of Cups in reverse. This is saying here to be careful about who you're hanging out with, or the energies that you're hanging out with and consuming in February, because you already have so much on you that you really don't need to be around anybody that is negative, anybody that is analyzing, anybody that is saying worst case scenario. You do not need to be around that in February. You never need to be around it, but especially in February with all this different weight and pressure that you feel in yourself, you don't need that extra pressure. You don't need somebody else saying, yeah, we're just fucked, right? No, you don't need that. You don't need that at all. Next card that we have here is aura, observation. Yeah, protect your aura. Like I was just saying, protect your energy. Watch out for those relationships, you guys. Really protect your energy and make sure that you are using discernment. That's what I'm getting the most with this, is like, how do you feel hanging out with this person? Do they make you feel better? Do they make you feel more worried? Do they make you feel more fearful? Do they make you feel more stressed? How are these people making you feel? Watch out for that, because February, you really need to almost quarantine yourself. Like you can see this aura around this person here. It's like your aura can quarantine you from other outside influences and energies. So you really need to sort of bunker into your own aura right now and your own energy, because you need to just stay away from anything that is adding your fear and stress to your life, okay? And then we have here fire, spontaneity. Okay, so maybe working with fire elements, maybe working with fire magic. I pulled these two cards here from the deck with the intention that they would show you guys maybe how spirit would be communicating with you and talking to you. So fire, spontaneity, and we also have the Page of Wands here and your aura. So whatever it is, fire, spontaneity is also giving me as well like this vibe of like cleansing, of completely cleansing your space, cleansing your own being, cleansing your own body. So you could as well work with fire, like I was saying, fire magic, candles, doing candle work, 7-day candles, things like that may really help for the month of February. Then we have seduction, passion, and romance await. Okay, so yeah. And we have a few relationship cards here. So some of you, it may be a relationship that you are sort of waiting on or feeling pressured by, or so for some of you, it may be a relationship, a new person that comes in, brings you a little bit of spontaneity in your life, something like that. They may bring you happiness. We also have the loneliness card here and relationships and the Two of Cups in reverse. So yeah, some of you guys may be looking for, a relationship, or it just may be a person that you aren't expecting that comes in and brings you some sort of peace, some sort of clarity, some sort of calmness. Maybe this is someone that you haven't spoken to in a while, not because there's any sort of issues or anything. Maybe you guys just haven't spoken in a while, but I'm seeing someone sort of come in and really help to offer you some sort of support. So just really be careful about this sort of people that you're really pulling from in the month of February, okay? And then we have the Wolf here. Exactly, you guys. It says beware who you trust. Exactly. That doesn't even need any sort of interpretation. I also pulled some relationship cards here. We have here past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, so somebody new may come in and it may be a past life or a karmic relationship. So watch out for that. Or as well as, somebody may come in and it may just be a past life relationship, and that's how they are able to really empathize and relate to you and relate to what you're going through. And that may be how as well that they bring some sort of passion into your life here. Some sort of passion. You guys may feel like you just hit it off very easily. Like you may feel like I've known this person like my entire life, even though you've just met them, something like that. So yeah, somebody is coming in for my Aquarians as well. Passion. Look at here. We have the Passion card. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Exactly. Then we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there may be even some forgiveness that needs to happen here. You may need to forgive a few people, Aquarius, as well during the month of February. And as for your health cards we have here, use your natural healing abilities. Dear Archangel Raphael, hold on, let me get that to focus. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly guiding, encouraging, and supporting my healing work. Okay, so there's healing coming in as well. And you guys even have natural healing abilities. And so this kind of reminds me of, like I was saying, with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse down here, where it's like, I was getting the vibe, the sense here that some of you guys really want to be able to figure out the solution on your own. You want to be able to heal yourself. Maybe you're trying to heal yourself by going on a vegan diet or changing your diet or exercising a little bit more. Maybe you're trying to get more proactive in maintaining your own health, and maybe that's how you really want to handle things right now. Like I was saying with this Nine of Pentacles earlier, like I was really picking up the sense that you guys wanted to figure this out on your own, but you really do need to depend on a higher power here. But you also have your own natural healing abilities. Okay, so there are certain things that you guys can heal on your own, especially once you decide to sort of surrender, because you're the one that has to decide to surrender, to allow in this higher power. Okay, so this is going to be your own sort of decision here, where it's like, do I want to get out of my own way and allow this other higher power to come in and help me and assist me in this? But as well as, like this card is saying, you have your own natural healing abilities. So whatever is going on health wise is also what I'm getting here, is like you can also heal whatever is going on health wise within your own physical body. Okay, maybe even by changing up your diet, your sleeping habits, things like that, your water intake. And then we have give us your cares. You guys, this is fitting for this to be the last health card. It says, what have I been saying this entire reading? You need to rely on a higher power to take over your issue. This card here says, give us your cares. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation. Beautiful. That's exactly what I was talking about. And I feel like I've talked about it enough. I don't need to say anything else on it. And then we have here, the last 3 cards that we have is the Warrior. Yeah, this is bringing out your warrior side. You're really going to see your tough side, and it's 222 right now. You're really going to be able to see your tough side this February, Aquarius, because it's going to be like, because it's sort of going to show you like, wow, like if I keep my mind in this, if I keep my head in the game, I can get through anything. That's what February is going to really show you, okay? And then we have here the Vessel. Look at that. What was I saying earlier about the Hierophant? The Hierophant is a vessel for Spirit. Spirit really wants to come in and help you. Again, this is Spirit saying, allow me to come in and help you through this. And then we have here the Thread. So what I'm getting here with the thread is sort of like this, where it says past life relationship. That's what I'm getting with the thread here, is like past life relationship. You are connected to whoever it is that you meet or comes into your life this February. You're connected to them already. Somehow you guys have had a past life relationship, a past life encounter, maybe a soul contract, something like that. Okay, so this is all that I'm seeing for my Aquariuses, Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I pray this reading brought you guys some love, support, clarity, and strength. Don't forget to check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos if you have not already. Let me move this over here in case you guys want to screenshot it. I want to take this time to thank your beautiful guides, my beautiful guides, our higher self, and amazing spirit itself for this message today. Hopefully you all come back to visit me sometime soon, but until next time, you guys stay safe, stay blessed. Please keep conquering the world, and I'll be back next time, okay? Bye, guys.